Hey guys, it's Rosanna from Beeyoutiful Skin. Today our look is going to focus on cool matte neutrals. We're going to put together an eyeshadow look that's very simple, that can be worn either dressed up or dressed down, all with a matte look that is non-sparkly and neutral that go with everything. So let's get started. First step is you're going to take matte white base, and this is just a pure white non-shimmery eyeshadow, and you're going to apply it with our small all-over brush. A little word about white eyeshadows. They can be super scary if you don't do them carefully. And by carefully, I mean very, very sparingly. And they generally look best on people with cool color tones, but that's not a hard and fast rule, so just experiment, try it out. So the key is to apply sparingly. So you're going to grab some up on your small all-over brush, come right up underneath your brow and do some highlighting under here. Notice how I'm really just, it's a very, very light coating. Again, you don't want to just completely make your eyelids white. So highlight both of your brow areas. Again, I love to pull into the inner corner with that highlight. Really brighten up right inside that inner corner. Add some sparkle and pizzazz to your look. Also helps you make you look less tired, which is always a good thing in my books. Take that same shadow, same brush, and go right over your lid. Again, very sparingly. Just brighten up that eyelid. Now we're going to use Lavender Shale. This is a very neutral, slightly lavender looking gray. Warms it up just a little bit from being kind of icy cold gray and comes out almost completely matte, which I love. I think is very, very sophisticated and easy to wear on almost everybody. So grab up some of this Lavender Shale on your angled sculpture brush, and then using a very light touch, starting in your outer corner, just go along your crease line, defining your eye, like so. I am intentionally doing this very, very light, because I want this to be an everyday look. Now, if you wanted to, you could layer this on more heavily, and this would be a perfect evening out look. That's the wonderful thing about mattes, is they can be used as a daytime look, as an everyday look, just as easily as being applied a little more dramatically as an evening look. So they're super, super versatile. Right now, once you've got the Lavender Shale in your crease, just kind of even that out. Now you're going to mimic what I just did on the top. You're going to do that on your lower lids. So grab the smudger brush and your white eyeshadow again, and come right along your inner lower lid and apply that white shadow. This is going to open up your eyes, brighten them, make them seem much bigger. Then you're going to take your Lavender Shale and do the same thing underneath the outer corner of your lower lid. You can see how that adds definition to your eye without being a bold line. This is one of my go-to looks for daytime. I love the way these colors work together. And I particularly love the way the smudger brush gives a soft line on your lower lash line here, which is, it opens up your eyes, makes them seem bigger, it makes them seem defined, and it doesn't enclose them the way a bold line can. It also helps kind of distract from under eye bags. Now that you've got your shadows on, we're going to add a liner, and this liner is none other than matte black, which I think is probably the most versatile eyeliner that we carry, especially for dark-haired people like me. Take this on your angled liner brush and come right along your lash line just tapping it right along that lash line. You can build the drama by going with a thicker line if you like. You can do a wet line. That would give this much more of an evening look. That's one of the things I love about matte shadows as well. They play very, very well with a liquid liner look, really making that liner stand out and not stealing the show. All right, do the same on the other side. If you like, you can also take the black liner and do a little under your lower lashes as well. Or you could leave it just with the smudger brush line. That's entirely up to you. You can kind of see the difference there. This defines just a little bit more. It kind of encloses your eye a little more. And this is perfect for evening or daytime, depending on how dramatic you want to go. Now with that smudger brush, you can always come back in and kind of blur that lower line a little bit if you want a real soft, smoky look. Like so. A blush that I think goes perfectly with this look is Pinky Pink. So I'm going to take my Chubby Blender favorite new blush brush that we have just started carrying and apply that to the apples of my cheeks, sweeping upward just a bit. This is a very cool toned blush. And if you like, you can add a little bit of that right to your lips as well. I like to apply it with my finger right over our lip balm. Depending on how much lip balm you have on, you can get a really matte lip look as well. I've gone for that look by not using a whole lot of the lip balm, so I get kind of just a soft matte lip color. So, finish everything off with a coat of mascara, and there you have it, our cool, neutral, matte eye look. See you next week!